compromise. This is no different from the federation that suspended Rowan James. If you are right and you go against the status quo, these people try to silence you.
Yes.
And then they try to silence you, and if you notice, the court doesn't help. The court does not hear these cases quickly, and the court does not prosecute or fine the board for acting inappropriately. We have a big problem in Jamaica with a lot of these boards, you know.
Yes.
The GLC is one. We govern the lawyers them. If them not like you, see what them try with Isaac. Them do that. The one we appoint Dennis Strong, that board has done so much and people act like them no see Jamaica no need to wake up.
The man, that's very brother.
When we have doctors who are not doctors working in our health system, and the people who supposed to upheld and kick out these people not doing it, we in big trouble.
That's right.
And I said it before and I'll say it again. If you go through the length and breadth of Jamaica, just like how Dennis Strong don't have the paperwork or the required qualification for the job that he was given, which to me now that job name change, you know, is not Federal Investigative Division now, you know. It's to find it, isolate it, and dispose of it division the man is leading now, you know.
Mighty God, where's that name? Find it, isolate it, and dispose it.
Isolate it and dispose it division the man are run now, you know, brother.
My God.
And too many times we have to be arguing about things that is morally and ethically correct.
Yes.
With people who are our leaders who
yes.
knows better.
Yes.
But one thing come out that is that Jamaican people should be glad for. And Marky Jew should work on it. When Andrew Holness requested the training, he signed the code of conduct and he never signed it.
Yes.
Him and his members. That shows intent. They premeditate everything that they are doing. Because they can't say they don't know the rules because they gotten the rules. They just didn't sign it.
Right.
So that makes them guilty. As a matter of fact, if Jamaican people paying attention, them think the $31 million jail nothing.
Hey.
$2.88 billion is going towards drain cleaning. We could build more drains than that they're cleaning right now.
Wow. When was this?
These are the reasons why.
No, I'm saying, when was this?
This was announced last week by Andrew.
$2 billion for clean drain?
$2.88 billion. For clean drain, my brother, one drain I get $600 million, and the next rest I go to the rest I gully them. But these are the things that are killing Jamaican people, and we not getting any justice. We're not getting, no matter how the corruption is unearthed.
Yeah.
There is nobody to prosecute.
Yes, that
nobody
part.
To prosecute.
Due process is stalled.
Listen, man. In a first world country, if the police see something, them act.
Yes. They don't need nobody to tell them. Yes.
They don't need nobody.
That is it.
In a certain case, even if the police not see it and the prosecutor see it, like Paula Llewellyn, them prosecute.
Yes.
So, when you see somebody like Donovan Williams could break the law
Yes.
I know you know see the prosecutor get up and say we
I
can
said
prosecute you.
yes. And
People are
the law
talking.
is there.
Yes, and people are talking about it should be the FID. No, it's not should be the FID because
Mm.
Paula Lewin got jurisdiction over everything
Everything.
and they see it and they don't act. It's no difference from a year the police over and over ask what happened to our overtime pay. If you notice, the judge that issue said the time clock must be put in 1 year. It's all over the news. The
Mm.
judge don't bring the government to books and say, listen, we find you in contempt of court. Them just making them run.
Mm.
So there's no justice, my brother.
Yeah.
There's no justice. The only way you can get justice is if you take it into your hand. Because justice delayed is justice denied.
Yeah.
Justice delayed is justice denied.
I hold it. But justice are denied for a long while now. We can't hear nothing
Brother,
about Ruel
you
Reid. We can't
can't.
hear nothing about the lady. What she name a Mac Knight or whatever when they come after him in our education. We can't hear nothing about these people. We can't
You're
hear nothing
not
about their
hearing.
case.
You're not hearing anything. And if you look at it, so many cases started after Royal Reid,
I
and they were
finish.
given.
Yes.
It's finished, and they were given swift time.
Mm-hmm.
The Prime Minister Dalrymple was brought to court. So why is the question? Why hasn't it Royal Reid trial been done? What they're waiting on the 6 years?
I don't
They
know.
wait.
I
They,
don't know.
they wait. They're waiting on the time to run out.
I don't know, my brother.
I'm telling you, my brother. I'm telling you, the only way Jamaica can get back Jamaica is by riot. You got to show up in your numbers at the Parliament House. You
Well,
have to because
I have never advocated for violence and I never will.
me not advocate for say.
No, no, I'm just saying that's just me. I protect myself. You can say anything
Yeah,
you
but
want to say, but I'm just protecting
yeah,
myself.
okay. Because if you realize, we're living in a democratic society,
Mm-hmm.
and when the people speak, the Prime Minister do not listen. That
Mm.
tells you that he's telling you the people say he's not working for you.
And not only does he not listen, he sends counter protests to muzzle and to shut you up.
He send counter protests to muzzle you
Mm-hmm.
and sit there and act like it is wrong. This is a man that is a thief, and him can't say him is not. Because the former corruption prosecutor says it would have taken too much time. It's not your resources, it's the state resources. When him award himself contract, and listen up to now, he's awarding himself contract with
Mm.
the what you call it? Him have a channel when broadcast JLP stuff. And he has said it. That company is getting contract. But Jamaican people need to wake up. There's nowhere in the world, in a first world country, where you can have politicians working for the people 24 hours a day. Because just like our policeman is on duty all the time when him come off, a politician is on duty all the time. So when
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Holness could not meet with the IC, could not get his documents in on time, but him have time to be a doctor, him have time to start all these businesses. That shows you that the Jamaican business is not a priority.
Mm.
And we need to see who is the prosecutor, who is going to prosecute, because Jamaicans sit down and watch. Andrew is putting everything in place. That's when he leaves office. Everything is just stalled. If people go back and look, people remember 2015-16 what happened?
Yeah.
The FSC board that was there in the PNP time when the JLP won. the JLP remove all the people off the board. Only one person that their
Yes.
contract didn't expire. And that person resigned. You know the reason why that person resigned? Because the board, even though they had no experience, was making the wrong decisions and that person was being drowned out. People should realize no, that it's the same thing happen and it's going to happen at the Integrity Commission.
Mm. You think
Kevon
so?
Stevenson,
You think
no,
so?
I know so. No, I know so. And I'm going to tell you why I know so.
Mm-hmm.
Kevon Stevenson is only the investigator.
Yeah.
He has to bring the file to Dennis Strong and the other members. So if Dennis Strong don't allow that file to go through, where is the investigation that he did going to
So
go?
hold on. The way how the Integrity Commission operates, them have to go through the FID to investigate themselves?
No, they don't have to, but
Uh-huh.
they choose to because they don't have all the tools to do
Oh.
all that investigation. And
Oh, so there's
even when
certain parts of the investigation like how they referred it to the FID.
yes,
Okay,
and
I
when
see
the
what you're saying now. I see
FID,
what you're saying
all
now.
right, and listen this now. When the
Mm.
FID do its investigation,
Mm-hmm.
when the file is finished, Dennis Strong or whoever is there going to send the file to the Ministry of Finance.
Mm.
The Ministry of Finance reports to the Prime Minister.
Yes, we see the ball. We see the ball that they're rolling. We see the ball.
And people should pay attention, People should pay attention that the biggest law that is out there for Jamaican politicians
Mm-hmm.
when they commit a crime. This was announced by Andrew about 4 or 5 years ago. Is that you ask them to resign. That's it.
And they don't have to comply.
And they don't have to. The man said ask. You don't tell them. So that means they don't have to comply, my brother. That's my 2 cents, my brother.
Gretchen, thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, all everything that was said and views and opinions of the caller or the callers are not necessarily my own. No. Things that were referenced. Go and do your own research. And if you know what they're saying or what they're not saying and you want to make any corrections, feel free to in the comment section. Alright? Be respectful, be cordial. Yes? Yes. I can't share. Don't keep it to yourself.